Here's a quick list of like what some of these boomer businesses would look like and what types of businesses they are that would desperately need your help. You guys can take a picture of this, write it down in your notes, whatever. But roofing companies, HVAC companies, home cleaning service, pest control, dentists, orthodontists, personal trainers, fitness coaches, chiropractors, physical therapists, med spas, aesthetic clinics, home remodeling, contractors, literally any and every type of business that ever offers some sort of service, or even like restaurants, or literally anything and everything. You guys probably right now are already thinking of like businesses that are similar to these or are one of these. It could be your dad that owns a landscaping company, it could be your uncle who owns a roofing company, or your brother, maybe if you're older and you're in here, that owns a pressure washing business. Could be literally anything and everything. So the question is, how do we find these people? Well, there is approximately 33 million small businesses in the US alone. So don't ever try to tell me this is too saturated. I don't want to hear that. The first step is to scrape leads. Scraping leads simply means getting contact information of the owners of these businesses, right? So finding how to contact these business owners. There are a million different ways to scrape leads and get business owners contact information, but I'm going to show you guys a really fucking simple way that all you guys can go and apply right now. All you'll need for this is Google and ChatGPT or Claude, whatever you AI you use. But I'm going to walk you guys through live, as well as a prompt, give you guys a prompt that you can feed to ChatGPT or Claude to scrape leads for your chosen niche. So let me get this set up. Give me 1 second. Boom. Copy. All right, let me change my screen share here. Stop share. Share. Chrome. Audio off. Boom. All right, you guys can see, right? I actually got a screen share of this doc. Hang on, y'all. Let me do this. All right. Boom. So I have this little document I'm going to give it to you guys at the end of the presentation, just so that you have it. But on here, it's like a step-by-step of how to scrape leads with AI, right? And it's real simple. All we need to do is copy this prompt right here, right? This is a prompt that we're going to give to ChatGPT, and it's going to scrape us leads. All we need to do is go into ChatGPT, paste this prompt, and change two things. One, the niche that we want to scrape leads in. So I'm going to say gyms and then the location. So North Carolina. Then it's automatically going to scrape us 25 businesses, 25 gyms in North Carolina. You could tell it to do construction companies in Miami. You could tell it to do cleaning companies in Wisconsin. You can tell it literally anything you want, and it'll go through the process here. Oh my gosh, my computer's being laggy. It's overloading my computer. And boom, simple as that. Now we have 25 gyms in North Carolina. Contact information. So it has their name. It has the name of the owner. That way, when you call and the owner picks up, you have his name. Hello, Andre. You have their phone number. Obviously, for some of them, it can't access the phone number and the email, but you have the phone number and the email. If it's blank, it just means it couldn't pull it. You have their website URL. You have where they're located. You have their Google rating. And then you have a little note about what the business is. So now you have all this contact information. You can sit here and reach out to these leads. Literally that simple. just that prompt, and it'll pull all of this information you tell it to pull. And simple as that. Now, moving back to the presentation, get my screen, get back on. All right. So again, I'll give you guys that full document that gives you the step-by-step at the end of the class, as well as, you'll have the prompt on that document so that you can literally just copy and paste, but it is as simple as that. Now, we have a list of businesses that we can reach out to. But the question is, how do I actually reach out to them and how do I close them, even if I have no prior experience? Well, first step is, now that we have their contact information, we're going to actually call this business. Like, we're going to pick up the phone. We are going to call them. Now, the point of this call is not to close them, right? And that's pretty much going to be impossible. The point of this initial call is to simply pique their interest with a simple script, and then get them to jump on a closing call, which is a second call that you guys will take, and you will pitch them and you will actually close them on. Sounds maybe a little complicated, maybe it doesn't, but I promise you it's not. Closing calls are super simple. It's the very last step in the process before a prospect actually pays you. On this call, it will be a Zoom call, Google Meet, even just a phone call where you can find out if they're a good fit for your service, and you pitch your offer and you close the deal of actually them becoming a client for you to run ads for them. Now, little bonus, the hardest part is getting closing calls booked. So I'm going to show you and give you guys the call scripts that will allow you to book in closing calls. So you're going to call every single person on your lead list. Throughout doing that, you're going to get a lot of no answers and declines. When you do get someone to answer the phone, you're going to build a rapport for the first 3 minutes. Make a friend, thank them for their time, lighten them up with just small talk, then transition into business. A lot of people make mistakes by trying to pitch them right away, and no one wants to get pitched right away. Step 2 is going to be to establish credibility after you make some small talk. Just clearly explain who you are, who you help, and the core problem you solve. Example of this would be like, hey, my name is Brez Scales. My company is Brez Marketing. We work with a lot of gyms, helping them generate more sales month over month from paid ads instead of just getting a ton of lead forms that no one responds to. So you're going to move into that. Step 3 is to give them light education. Just give them a brief overview of how meta ads and lead gen works for their niche. Keep it simple enough that they understand, but detailed enough that they realize they can't do it for themselves. Help them see that paid ads create predictable customers. Now, step 4 is to make them feel pain. Ask open-ended questions, never just yes or no questions, and let them tell you their problems. The more they talk about their own pain, the more real it actually becomes to them. For example, like, how have you been getting leads? What happens during slow months? What's been your biggest growth challenge? Have you guys ever ran ads before? Your goal is to discover what their problems are, not to pressure them into something. By asking these type of questions, you actually make them say out loud what their problem is, making your solution more tangible to them. Now, step 5, do not pitch. Just position the next step naturally. The goal of this cold call is to just sell the next step in the process, which is the closing call. Closing calls are super easy because all you have to do is present your offer. And if they agree, they agree. If they don't, you move on. But you can say something like, based on what we talked about, it seems like you guys would benefit from this more than most companies. I'd love to set up a deeper dive to learn more about your business and see where I can help, even if you're open to it. So that call you're pitching them is the closing call, but they don't necessarily know that, right? They just want to learn more about how you can help them. Then the next step is to just do the math and do the work. Imagine, for example, you do 100 cold calls per day. 1 to 2 hours that takes. That would be maybe like 40% of those pick up. So you get 40 conversations per day. Let's say 10% of those tell you they're interested. That's 4 calls booked every single day. I'm not saying all those are going to close on the closing call, but eventually you're going to get so good that they will. It's just an input game. We give you the scripts, we give you the process. We know they work. All you have to do is put the work in. So if you can manage to do 100 calls a day, get 4 meetings booked, and just one of those 4 meetings that books closes, boom, you made X amount of dollars. Could be 1,000, 2, 3, whatever you end up making from that client. Now, how to get these businesses to trust and work with you. After you vet them out with your questions and they qualify to work with you, it's time to pitch your offer. You want your offer, your ad services, to be the solution to their pain, right? So they told you about their pain earlier. Your service is the solution to that. For example, you mentioned that you tried to run ads on your own, but it wasn't successful. Luckily, that's exactly what I specialize in. I run ads for brands similar to yours that drives high converting traffic to your website. Back up your pitch with what will be included if you guys work together. For example, we handle all campaign builds across Facebook, TikTok, or Google. We create and test ad creatives based on what's working for scaling other e-com brands. We monitor performance daily and scale what actually works. We cut out what doesn't. You get weekly reporting plus strategy calls to keep everything aligned. Our goal is for more profitable days, fewer wasted dollars. After you pitch your services, you want to drop your pricing. The goal is to be clear and concise. Confidence will take you a long way, as business owners can see that. Important. You don't have to say that you run their ads with AI. AI is the backbone of your business, but that doesn't matter to them. They just want results. Now, you guys remember how I mentioned Giuseppe, one of my most successful students. Well, this is the exact method he used to sign multiple clients in the North Carolina area that were all gyms. He used this exact process and got them to pay him to run ads for them. There's a picture of me and him when he won the Miami 10 competition for signing the most clients. And now he's actually even a coach inside of my program. Now, moving on to secret number 3. You don't actually need to be an expert to run successful advertisements. See, like a few years ago when AI wasn't around, you had to sit there and grind for years to gain enough knowledge to successfully run ads. It's what I did for the past 3 years. But now that AI is around, you can speed run the information needed to successfully run campaigns. And I'm about to show you guys how. After the closing deal comes service delivery, right? After you close the client, you have to deliver the service. Service delivery means to fulfill on the product that you sold the client on. AI advertising mainly consists of driving paid traffic to a business to drive more sales and conversions. This means you will offer Facebook, TikTok, Instagram ads to drive more traffic to their business, right? Now, how the hell do I successfully run ads and get my clients results without being an expert and super technical advertiser? Because like I said, at one point in time, you had to be that in order to be good at this. So there's 2 ways to do service delivery in 2026. Number 1, the old manual way, which is still really good to understand. All my current students, I still force them to know from a basic standpoint how to do this. But number 2 is the AI way. They're now AI platforms. Matter of fact, I have my own AI platform that runs ads for you and just makes it a lot simpler using AI. I'm going to show you guys how to do both. Meta's algorithm, aka Facebook and Instagram, is so advanced now that it doesn't even need you to be super good at different strategies and scaling techniques inside the ad manager. It's just really about the actual ad creative itself, and it will be put in front of the right people automatically. So I'm going to show you guys like a super basic campaign structure that you can write down that we use for our clients at Bread's Marketing. You are going to have to do this. Excuse me. First step is you are going to have to go to this website and create a Meta Facebook account. Now, don't be doing this right now. Just write it down in your notes, take pictures as we're going through this. This is going to force you to create a Facebook account and a Meta business account, which will allow you to access the ads manager. If you get lost, you literally just YouTube it, take a picture of this, YouTube it later, It's all over the internet. I have tutorials on my YouTube, Real as Breads. So just take a picture of this, write it down, whatever. Create your Meta account. Simple. This is a really brief overview, and I don't want to complicate this too much and get you guys confused about what a broad ad campaign looks like and the structure of it. So again, just take a picture of this, save it for later. I also, like I said, have a ton of YouTube videos on this that go walk you through step by step. But for sake of time, I just kind of want to break down the ideology of a broad campaign and why it works in 2026. So boom, take a picture, on to the next thing. So broad or cold campaigns, referred to as both, have driven literally 8 figures worth of sales for some of my clients. These broad campaigns allow you to allow the Facebook algorithm to work because, like I said, it's so effective now because they use so much AI to put it in front of the right people. They don't even need you to be super skilled at different techniques. All you need is better creatives. You're going to scale way faster. You're going to be more cost efficient, and it's going to allow you to test creators and understand where and when to pivot. But again, it's really hard for me to break this down for you guys right now because I have a ton of YouTube videos on it. I don't want to take too much time. I don't want to confuse you guys. This is information that's already out there. So I'm going to show you guys the new way to do it right now. So this is Ad Level. Ad Level is my own AI software that runs ads for you and makes it super simple to do so. So I'm going to share my screen and show you guys how you can use Ad Level to run ads for your clients. Basically, Ad Level is trained AI agents that connect to your Facebook Ads Manager and allow you to run ads from a platform that's not Facebook. It's just a lot simpler and more straightforward. Ad Level is my paid software. It costs $197 a month, but there's going to be opportunities for you guys to get it for free if you do certain things. Just pay attention. We'll get into that later. So let me show you guys me live setting up a campaign through Ad Level. I'm actually going to, matter of fact, do this as if I was setting up a campaign for my own candy brand, Trenchies. So boom, let me screen share. Window. Boom. Boom. Is this the right? Yeah. Is this right? Okay. All right. You guys can see. All right. So this is my platform that we built, my team built, I built. It's pretty damn cool, pretty damn powerful. We use this for my clients. I use this for Trenchies. My students use this platform. And a quick little kind of summary of it. We have Athena, which is the agent we use to launch campaigns. You have, like Mission Control, where you can see all your campaigns that are live. The Ads Manager, you can see campaigns that are live, and then some other cool little features. But we'll keep this real simple for now. So all I'm going to do is talk back and forth with Athena, with AI, and it's going to launch the campaign for me by just asking me a series of questions in order to do that. So I'm going to come in here. First things first, just tell it launch campaign. Tell me what you're promoting, who you're targeting, and your goals. So my goal is to get sales for my candy, well, I'll say energy and focus candy brand. Sales campaign for the basement industry. Yes. Have a meta so connected. Boom. See, I'm just talking back and forth with it, getting the campaign set up. From me, I'm going to place a website URL where you want to drive sales. So we'll give it the URL now, Trenchies. So for example, you guys would just be doing this for the business that you signed as a client. So I copy, little shameless plug if you want to go get some Trenchies. Boom, give it the website. You would just be doing this for your client. Say it's a landscaping company. You would get their website, so on and so forth. My hair. this load. Of my PCs being slow. It's fucking PC, bro. Maybe if I kick it, it'll go faster. Funny story, actually. I've spilled so many liquids on this PC, I don't even know how it's still surviving. There's been countless amounts of these spilled on it, countless amounts of water. Let's do it again. For sake of time, too, I can just show you guys what it looks like once it's launched. Then you select the page you want it, publish from, and you basically just go back and forth with the software and the campaign name, Frenchies, we'll just call it broad campaign. Like I told you guys, broad campaign, cold campaign, it's also referred to as daily budget. We'll say $20 a day. Daily budget is 20. Next, let's set up targeting anywhere in the US. Trenchies, we only currently sell in the US, so I'm just going to target anywhere in the US. And I mean, that's the gist of it. And then when you go into mission control, you can see in real time these agents, each agent has a different task essentially. Aurelius launches new campaigns, Vortex reviews creative structure, Nexus verifies ads are live, Zenith tracks ad performance, Stratos optimizes for results. And then once this campaign is live and launched, you can see the agents working in real time. So if I come here, you can see the different things that it's doing. You can see it's updating multiple times per day. And then if we come into the ads manager section, you can actually see the results of these ads and what they're doing in real time. So you can see all the data, the amount you're spending to get a click, the amount of people it's reached, the impressions it's gotten. I don't want to make this too complicated for you guys, but I think we get the gist. I'll open up the chat. Y'all let me know. It's pretty straightforward, bro. You just talk back and forth with AI just like you do Chat GPT and you answer its questions. Yes. This shit fire. I appreciate it, bro. We spent months building this, so it's pretty cool. All right, we'll turn the chat off. Let me get the slides back up. Bro, why am I getting a cough? I hope to God I'm not getting sick. Let's the chat off. Bro, this damn PC, I'm gonna crash out, bro. So then does it make the ad? Oh, good question, I guess. I kind of skipped over that part. It can generate ad creatives. Yes. So you just, again, talk back and forth with it. It'll generate creatives for you. But also, like, here's some examples, I guess. I'll show you guys this too. Here's some examples of like some ads that we made also using AI with for Trenchies. So literally just like uploading a picture of the bag of Trenchies essentially and just basically telling it to generate us ad creatives. So I have like this whole folder here of ads I've been running for Trenchies. You can see like AI pretty much made all these, or we had a designer tweak some of them, but these were all made like in minutes. And it's a pretty straightforward process. So you can have either Athena generate them for you, or you can have them made outside of ad level and then upload them and say, use this as an ad creative. So pretty straightforward, nothing complicated. Boom. All right, seems like we got a good understanding of that. I'm glad y'all are following along. Pretty simple stuff. So let's quick little recap of the 3 secrets you just unlocked. Number one, the power of AI and how you can capitalize on this industry as a beginner in 2026. Number two, how to scoop up clients and get them amazing results in the next 6 months. And number three, how you don't actually need to be an expert anymore to run a successful advertising business. Now, the thing is that each one of these is useless without the other. Number one, effort is useless if you're in the wrong boat, aka business model. Number two, finding clients is useless if you don't know how to open combos with them, aka cold calling. Number three, closing clients is useless if you don't know how to actually get them results, because then you're just going to be constantly chasing new clients and never actually stacking cash. Number four, getting results is useless if you don't have any clients to begin with. You could be the best advertiser in the world, but if you don't have any clients and you don't know how to sign clients, it's useless. You need all the pillars to truly succeed as an AI advertiser. And trust me, I barely scratched the surface with how deep this AI stuff goes here. Like, I only had a limited amount of time, of course, to walk you guys through the very, very basic stuff so that you guys can see what's possible. So, knowing what you now know, do you think it's possible to sign clients? Do you think you're capable of running ads for them, especially if you've follow a proven process for both that you've been going through? Type a yes in the chat if you think you can. Yes, 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 yes. That's a lot of yeses. That is a lot of yeses. Glad to see y'all are confident. Good looks. Good looks. That's the biggest key to signing clients is confidence. Clients can feel that whether you're confident or not. You know, when you're on the phone with them, what happens if they don't have a website? I'm getting there. Now, do you guys think your 60 minutes here has paid off? I honestly, holy shit. If you didn't spend 60 minutes here trying to get ahead, you'd be sitting probably like on Instagram or TikTok scrolling, passing by ads of people that are making money from you scrolling. Now, that's not all. I'm going to give you guys more. Remember in the beginning when I said I was going to be able to give you guys something insane today, something that I've never been able to do. I'm going to be able to give you guys something that I used to sell for thousands of dollars, literally for the cost of a double chicken Chipotle bowl. Do you guys remember that? So, look, every single thing you just learned on this call, you could totally go out and do right now. 100% you could do it. In fact, one good client is really all you need. I got my breakthrough after making my first client $30K with ads. They became a case study that I posted online, which got me way more clients. Then those clients referred me to other clients, and it all just snowballed from there. You really just need that first win to get going. So, yeah, one solid client could change everything for you, just like it changed hundreds of AI advertisers. Mason here, who's the CEO of my company now started in one of my programs. Samuel, Carson, Josh, Slim, every single one of these guys just put the work into signing one client. And today I want to go a step further and make everyone able to get their first win. These guys in these pictures won my Miami 10 challenge back in September or October. I forgot which month it was, but they all came out to Miami, and every single one of these guys signed the most clients in the whole program. So we did a whole day together in Miami. We went out on a boat. We went to I don't even want to say how expensive the dinner was. We went to the club. We drove around supercars. It was a lit ass weekend. And I want all of you guys to be able to experience the same thing. See, tonight there's a select few of you who are so serious about making a significant change in your life. You want to learn directly from people who made it to the top and can help you expedite your success. You don't want to leave this unique opportunity up to chance, up to some random YouTube videos, up to your ChatGPT research. Now, if that's you, I have something for you, which is someone who's already been through all the challenges, all the roadblocks, all the setbacks, and have them show you the easy path, the path that goes a lot faster. If that's you, I have something for you because I've already made all the mistakes for you. I know exactly where all the pitfalls are. I know where you're going to mess up. I know where you're going to hit roadblocks. I know what you're going to run into. And to be honest, I know how to avoid most of them. Even if you do run into some of them, I know exactly how to get out of them because I've done it time and time again. And I've taught hundreds, actually thousands of people how to acquire the skill of advertising now. So I would like to think that I know what I'm doing. So at the end of the day, you have two options. One, you can go figure it out yourself. You can absolutely go do that. Like I said, that's fine. A lot of you guys are going to want to go and do that. But for those of you who want to go faster and don't like wasting time, because who has time to mess up and go months and months wasting time, this is going to be for you. Now, before I show you which option two is, let's talk about who this is not for. This is not for person one, aka the talker, the person who's self-motivated, the person that likes to talk about what they're doing rather than taking action, the person who's not 100% sure they want to start an online endeavor, the person who doesn't have hours a week to get this business off the ground. This is not for people who are not coachable and don't see the point in investing in themselves and tools that will expedite them in their journey. Talkers, I'm not willing to coach. Like, I've coached thousands of people at this point, and the people who make it are the ones who are not talkers. I promise you that. This is what a talker looks like. No hubs, frail, quitter, not going to make it, poor. You get the point. Like I said, this is not for everyone, and that is okay. Continue taking advantage of the free content and the free value that I put up. But as person two, this is for you. Person number two is ready to do exactly as me and my team say, to build an AI advertising business. You're ready to actually take massive action and bet on yourself. You're willing to invest in yourself and tools to learn from successful people. And you're ready to actually change your situation, not just talk about it. Person number two, the doer, drives supercars, bets on himself, scales quickly, quits 9 to 5, takes rapid action. These guys just move quickly. A little self-glaze. So if that's you, then listen up. The best investment you can make is buying someone's years of experience, hard work, and knowledge. So you can shortcut the process for yourself and achieve the same thing in less time. Remember, it took me years and years and years to get here. And guess what? That's exactly what I give my students today. I'm offering a download of all of my knowledge into your brain in a shortcut. Your learning curve to becoming a top tier AI advertiser. And it's not, and it's for those who are committed to doing exactly what we say, aka you're a doer, not a talker. Introducing your first step-by-step starting system to becoming an AI advertiser. AI advertiser starter, dope logo, right? So for context, many of my students who have gotten good results started with less experience, less money, and less confidence than you probably have right now. My starter program is the difference between staying stuck trying to figure out everything on your own versus plugging into a proven system that's created win after win. And here's exactly what's included. Before you think I'm going to pitch you some $1,000 course, remember when I told you guys I'm going to be able to give you guys an insane deal. Pay attention. The first thing you get is a complete AI advertiser starter course, over 10 hours of comprehensive training showing you how to use AI to land and run ads for your first client. These modules are designed for complete beginners with zero experience, giving you an A to Z guide to find, sign, and scale clients. You're going to get access to our AI media buying modules that show you how to get ads up and running without worrying about being a complete expert thanks to AI. You're going to get a full client acquisition course that A to Z shows you which businesses need your help, how to get in touch with them, and how to sell them on your services. On top of that, you're going to get a full mindset course, because I know how it sounds, woo-hoo, but mindset is one of the biggest factors in determining your success. So inside, you're going to get a 7-day client acquisition playbook. You're going to get a list of the top proven niches for AI advertising, and you're going to get a free strategy call with an AI advertiser coach. You're going to get on the phone with one of our coaches, and he's going to onboard you to put together a game plan and make sure you're on track. And one more thing. A lot of times these boomer businesses don't have websites. Someone literally asked that in the chat earlier. What if they don't have a website? That's an opportunity for you to make even more money and build a website for them. And thanks to AI, this becomes way easier. So in AI Advertiser Starter, we're going to include access to your first AI website builder. All you have to do is talk to it in the chat, and it will build the website literally for you. All you got to do is just tell it what to type, give it some details, it generates it. Then it creates a professional, functional page in less than 10 seconds. On top of that, you're going to need a website for your business anyways to send to clients that you can put case studies on, show your work, just kind of brand your website, right? You can use this for that. So you're never going to have to worry about clients asking for your website again. You're going to constantly look professional, and you're going to have a portfolio website for your business, which you're going to need anyway. So just to recap again, what you're getting inside AI Advertiser Starter, the starter course to grow and scale your one-person AI advertising business. You're going to get a swipe file of all the best niches that are hot in 2026 that we're going to personally send over to you. You're going to get a 7-day client acquisition playbook. You're going to get an onboarding call with an AI advertiser coach to put together a game plan, and then an AI website builder that will build yourself and your clients' websites. This is literally everything you could ever need as a beginner. So I'm going to ask you something important. What is the value of a program like this? Well, on the right hand, it's worth thousands and thousands of dollars. And I know that because that's literally what I've sold it for in the past and what people have paid for it. This is Carson, who closed multiple clients on retainers and made 72 grand in a month. Now, I'm not saying that's normal or typical because Carson's a killer, but this is just an example of it being in the right hands. This program costed $2,000, which is what we earned from closing less than literally one client. Is that a steal? Would that not be a steal? Check out these other students. Caleb, Noel, Sean, Zane, Will, Alan, Liam, Louis. All of these guys are examples of the information being in the right hands. Again, I'm not saying you're going to get similar results to these guys because these guys are killers, but it's possible. If you were one of these students right now, wouldn't it be worth it to put a few $1,000s into a program that allows you to sign clients forever? $2,000. That's exactly what I would charge for an AI advertiser starter. But remember what I told you guys earlier about the Chipotle Bowl. If you're on this training today for the first time ever, a program of mine wouldn't cost you thousands. Not $5,000, which is what I charge all the time, by the way. Not $2,000, which is cheap. Not $1,000, which is anything before. And I ask myself, how can I make this program so affordable that literally every person who watches this training could afford it? Literally everyone. Introducing the AI Advertiser Starter Scholarship Program. With the scholarship program, a select amount of students will get their tuition 98.2% paid for. So you might be wondering, how the hell am I able to do this, and how does this scholarship program work? It's very similar to how a scholarship program works at colleges, where they cover pretty much all of your tuition for you, depending on the scholarship you get. So who is going to be covering your tuition costs for the program? I partnered up with a multi-billion-dollar company to offer you access to the program with a 99% discount. Wix wants to make AI accessible to anyone. So I thought, what if we could partner with a sponsor that would pay for the tuition of my students? You guys heard of Wix, the website builder? Multi-billion-dollar publicly traded AI company. After all, Wix, if you guys don't know what it is a multi-billion-dollar AI company. So I reached out and I had a Zoom call with their marketing department. And after a few hours of talking, they agreed to be our sponsor and pay the tuition for some of our students in our program. So all you have to pay today, and hold on, I'm going to turn on the chat before I do this because you guys are going to be fucking shocked, is not $2,000, but $36. That's it. You have to pay Wix $36, and they're going to give you access to everything that we just went over and everything that's on the screen. Wix is paying the rest for you. And I would never do something like this because these resources cost a ton of my time and a ton of my money, but Wix made it possible today. So shout out Wix. Now, I'm going to walk you guys through how you can access this step by step. Here's how it works. I'm going to give you a special sign up link in the chat for Wix. That's pretty much all you have to do. Create a Wix account for 36 bucks a month through my link. Now, before you do anything else, we have to go through the steps properly so that I can make sure you guys do this right and get proper access. Let me turn the chat off so it doesn't keep glitching, but I see you guys going fucking stupid in the chat. Is it off? All right. So you're going to get the sign up link for $36 and access to the AI website builder immediately. Just hang on a minute. We're going to give you guys the access in the chat here. Once you do this, Wix will cover the remaining cost of the program and will get you full access to everything for $36. Before I give you the link, I got something to share with you guys. This is genuinely a once in a lifetime opportunity to get our program that normally costs thousands for $36. But here's the thing. Just like how colleges give out a limited number of scholarships, we also have a limited number of WIC scholarships to give out, of Wix scholarships to give out. WIX. Every month, Wix only gives us a limited number of scholarships to hand out. And right before this training, we already have. So if you don't get in today, you most likely will never get in. So I'm going to drop the link in the chat, and then I'm going to walk you guys through how to gain access, because there's a few things you have to do step by step in order to unlock it properly. Everyone who bought will receive full access to the AI Advertiser Starter at the end of this training. So make sure you stay around, and also stick around for the $500 giveaway we're about to do in a minute. All right. So let me give you guys this little step-by-step before I drop the link in the chat. I'm going to show you guys how to properly go through Wix. Super simple, but I just want to make sure you guys do it right. Boom, boom. My Zoom is tweaking. Why can't I screen share? Hang on, technical difficulties here. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. It's back. All right. Let me show you guys how to do this. All right, boom. So when you open the link, it's going to come to this page right here, right? And we're buying the cheapest one. So you go to core. Okay, you're going to click select, and then you're going to do the monthly plan. Okay. So 36 bucks a month. You could also, if you want to do the yearly subscription to Wix, you could do that. If you want to do whatever else, you could do that and save money over time. But if you want to do the monthly, you do the monthly. Then you click continue to checkout, and you're just going to put your information in there and then check out. Then it's going to redirect you to a page where you can book your onboarding call so that we can get you set up inside of the program. Simple as that. You go through, you click core, and then you click monthly, and then you check out. And then it gives you access to the booking link where you book your onboarding call with my team member, who's going to give you access to the AI Advertiser Starter program and get you all set up. So boom, one more time. Let me start my screen share again. One more time. Gonna go, when you click the link, when we drop it in chat, it's gonna go here to this page right here. You're gonna click core, select, you're gonna click monthly, and then you're gonna click continue to checkout, and you're gonna check out. Simple as that. So let me get back to the presentation. Boom. All right. So again, the steps. You're going to take that link. We're about to drop it in the chat. You're going to select core. You're going to click monthly. You're going to check out, and then you're going to book your onboarding call to gain access to AI Advertiser Starter. The link is now in the chat. While you guys are going through that, let's go over a couple frequently asked questions that you guys might have. Number one, how quickly will I see results? again, like I told you guys throughout this presentation, I showed you results and timelines of a lot of our students inside of the program. Now, does that mean those same results are achievable? Yes. Does that guarantee that you guys are going to get the same results? No. I've seen people sign their first client in their first day. I've seen people sign their first client in their first week. I've seen people sign their first client in their first month. It just depends how much volume you're doing, how bad you want it, how much work you're willing to put in. I don't know the type of person you are and how hard you're willing to work. So the more you want it, the faster you're going to get it. The harder you work, the faster you're going to get it. 2, can I do this if I work a 9 to 5 or I'm in school? 1,000,000% yes. When I started all of this stuff, I was doing both. I was working a 9 to 5 and I was also in school. I would literally go from school to my job to home to work on my business, as well as majority, I would say probably like 80 to 90% of our students inside of the AI advertiser program are either currently in a 9 to 5 or school, or at one point were in a 9 to 5 or school, and they ended up making enough money where they could replace their job with being an AI advertiser. So yes, 1,000,000%. I've seen countless amounts of students join and they're currently a student or in a 9 to 5, and they end up replacing that with what they do now.
Go back to the walkthrough, do like 5 times. And put urgency too, so we don't have that.
I see someone DMing me. How do I get it? All right, let me give you guys a walkthrough one more time. Boom. All right. So again, when you guys click that link in the chat from the mods from Rodrigo, you paste that link into your browser. So copy and paste that link, open a new tab. I'll do it with you guys. Boom. Copy the link from the chat, paste it in the browser. Boom. Now it's going to take us here. We're going to go through, we're going to submit our info. So I'm going to say Bergen. I'm going to say my email is blah, blah, blah. Put your actual email. I'm just not going to put my actual email so you guys don't blow it up. Put your phone number, blah, blah, blah. Boom. Confirm. I understand the process. Submit. It's going to redirect us to Wix. We're going to click Core. So here it's going to give us these 3 options again: Business, Elite Business, Core. We're going to select Core. Then we're going to select the monthly plan, $36. Then we're going to click Continue to Checkout. You're going to pay, and then it'll redirect you to book an onboarding call. So again, one more time, I'm going to walk through it with you guys. We're going to take this link, leave, open a new tab. We're going to take the link from the chat. We're going to copy it. We're going to paste it. Then put our first name in, put your email in, put your phone number in. Boom. Then we're going to confirm we understand the Wix checkout process. Submit. It's going to redirect us to Wix.
You put the link in the chat because it's not clickable if we don't. You see.
All right, I'm going to paste this link one more time for y'all, so y'all have it. Should be able to see that in the chat. Step 1, paste that link in the browser. And then once you get to this page, after you put your info in, you select Core. So there's these 3 options: Business, Elite, Business, Core. We don't need these other stuff. Just Core, monthly, $36 a month. Continue to check out. You complete your payment, and then it'll redirect you to book your onboarding call. On that onboarding call, you're going to jump on with one of my team members. They're going to greet you, walk you through the process of getting access to our AI advertiser portal, where you get to access everything, and then they'll get you all set up, answer any questions you have, and you'll be good to go. You'll have access to the program. Now, again, Keep in mind, I see a lot of people coming through on the calendar. We have limited spots available. Wix obviously doesn't have the budget to sponsor everyone's tuition, so spots are going quick and we don't have many left. So the faster you go, the faster you're guaranteed. As of right now, it's still available. So make sure you go while you still can, because Wix does not, even though they're a multi-billion-dollar company, they don't have unlimited budget. So make sure you go through, fill out your info, boom, boom, boom. Your email, boom, boom, boom. Faster you do it, faster you get your tuition access. Boom, 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 your number. That phone number doesn't look right. How about that one? No? Probably because I'm submitting it so many times. But go through, put your phone number. Why is it not working? All right. Well, it's probably because I did it so many times, but you guys get the point. Keep going through some of these frequently asked questions. I see a lot of bookings coming in. Spots filling up quick. The faster you get it, the faster you get your access. And keep in mind, this is the only chance that you have to claim your free tuition. All right. Next question. Can I still sign clients with zero experience? 100%. I mean, bro, I had zero experience when I first started, right? Every single student you've seen through this presentation has had zero experience when they first started. The main thing is just getting that first client, and then everything else snowballs. Can I do this if I'm not in the United States? Bro, we have students from literally everywhere. We have AI advertiser members from everywhere, from Japan, from Europe, from Germany, from Canada, from South America, from the US. We have students literally everywhere. And actually, in our portal, you can see a map of all of our students and where they're all at. Now, we'll get into some live Q&A here. I'm going to leave these steps up on the screen so that y'all can see this. I'll walk through it one more time as well. All you need to do is paste this, open a new tab, paste this link in the chat or in the search bar. You're going to type your name, you're going to type your email, you're going to type your phone number. I don't know. Boom. Just put some random. Okay, there. Now it worked. And then confirm. And then it's going to redirect us to the Wix page. Holy, I see a lot of bookings coming in. I'm hyped. Gonna get y'all right, my man. All right, now it's gonna redirect us to Wix, Business Elite, Business Plan, and Core. We're gonna select Core. We're gonna click Monthly, and we're gonna click Continue to Checkout. You're gonna check out. Once you complete your checkout, it'll redirect you to the page where you can book access to an onboarding coach's calendar, one of my team members. You schedule a call with them. You jump on that call. They get you access to the AI Advertiser Starter Program, the portal, and they give you access to everything you need, answer any sort of questions you have, make sure that you're all set up, and then you're good. You're on your way. All right, so we'll move into, oh, was I even screen sharing that? No, I wasn't, but all right. Here's the steps. See a lot of bookings coming in, spots filling up fast. So make sure you guys are quick because we don't have many spots left. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and turn on Alex. Just paid his $36. Am I able to? Okay. So if you guys go in the Q&A chat, you'll be able to answer, submit questions there. I'm looking at them now. Let's find some good ones. If you guys see on Zoom, there's the Q&A option. You can submit questions there. I'm taking them now. I just see a whole bunch of spam though. Where's the good ones? It's not refreshing. Oh wait, I gotta scroll to the bottom. That's why. Where does the call take place? So once you pay that $36, it'll send you a link, or it'll redirect you to a link where you can book your call, and then you'll be emailed a link to that call. It'll just be through Google Meet. So you'll get emailed a link to that call with the onboarding coach. What is going to be the hardest couple steps about this whole process? I mean, bro, you guys are already going through the hardest steps, which is like getting started, right? Now it's just a matter of like staying consistent in the actual process of learning, which obviously is what, the AI advertiser starter program is meant to do, is literally set you guys up with the foundation, everything that you need to know to get started. Then from there, you can start your process of scraping leads, reaching out to those leads, cold calling, and actually closing that first client. Then obviously, once you close that first client, it's running ads for that client. And the AI advertiser starter program is set up to literally give you guys that whole process of how to deliver results for that client. Then from there, everything just snowballs. Signing clients gets easier and easier. Delivering results for those clients gets easier and easier. Can we see what the program looks like? Yeah, I'm happy to show it. Let me go ahead and do that. I see still a lot of people coming through. Let me go ahead and show y'all what the program looks like. Boom, boom, boom. All right, audio off. Boom. All right, so you guys see now, this is what it looks like. This is our like custom built portal that we use for the AI advertiser starter program. But you can see like you'll have your homepage here, and it'll give you like it's like a little dashboard. So welcome back, Bergen Resnick. It'll have like a summary of your consistency, like what you did on each day, your course progress, modules you have access to. So you have like, then we move to modules, and you have access to obviously all these modules that I talked about, right? So you have phase one, the introduction. You have phase two, then, which is mindset. I know it sounds a little woohoo, but right, everything in business, entrepreneurship starts up here, bro. Like getting this right is the most important part of it all. Then moving forward, you have like the Wix setup, how to actually build your website with Wix. You have client acquisition, which goes super, super in depth with Mr. Giuseppe. Then we move into actually running ads with Mr. Rodrigo. Then we move into AI setup and agents. So how to set these agents up to do these things for you. Then we have like a list of wins from all of our community members. Then we have a leaderboard where your points get tracked, and there's a live in real time like leaderboard of all of our students. And then we do like a Miami challenge for, it's like a 90-day sprint. Whoever gets the top 10 with the most points gets flown out to Miami. Whole trip paid for. Paid trip, dinner with the team, get to meet all the coaches. Obviously, I'm there. Other members are there. Super, super cool. So that's like what our little portal looks like. And as soon as you guys pay that $36, you hop on that onboarding call with one of my coaches, and they get you set up inside of this portal. You get your own account made. You get access to all the stuff. And yeah, again, this is something that we used to sell for thousands of dollars, and now you guys are getting access to it for $36 thanks to Wix. Which, keep in mind, there's limited spots left, and we're filling those up quick. So act fast. That link again is in the chat, and the steps to do that are real simple. I'll screen share them here so you guys have them up on screen, but paste that link from the chat into a new tab. Select the core plan, click the monthly, $36 a month, or you can do annual if you want to save 50% over the next year. Check out with your billing info, book your onboarding call to gain access to AI advertiser starter. If you have that onboarding call that opens up the remainder of the program, yes, correct. Once you have that onboarding call, my coach will personally, it'll be a one-on-one call with my coach, and they'll get you set up in that portal that I just showed you guys, and you'll get access to everything there. Well, we got a very limited amount of spots left, so be quick. Again, that link is in the chat. Steps are on screen to gain access. And yeah, what else we got for questions? Mm-mm. I don't have $36, but I get paid Friday. Will this offer still be there or no? No, it will not be there. Again, I mean, Wix can't pay to sponsor all of you guys, right? So there's very limited spots left and they're filling up super quick. So now is the only time that you have access to this. Mm-mm-mm. Is there anything we should do or know to prepare for the call? No, just show up to the call. Maybe, yeah, I would say just show up to the call, bro. They're just gonna get you access to everything, answer any questions you have, get you guys all set up, and then from there you can start diving through everything I just showed you guys in the portal. Uh, all right, we got spots filling up super fast. I get paid tomorrow. Do I still get access? No. So now, I mean, now is the only time to do it. Again, we have spots filling up faster than I imagined, honestly. And again, Wix can't pay for, everyone's tuition. So that's why it's just limited and there's limited spots available, is because Wix gave us a certain amount of spots that we can allow in. So now is the time, bro. Now or never. It's only valid for today, literally today only. As soon as this is done, you guys are no longer having access to this. Are these videos you gave out publicly? No, these are videos that I've never given out publicly. I saved these. We made these solely for you guys. We collabed with Wix to do this. Wix was willing to sponsor a limited amount of spots, and these videos are solely exclusive to advertiser starter members. Would it be worth it for me to learn ads to run for my pool cleaning business? 100%, bro. 1,000,000%. Uh, mm. Do we actually learn how to create campaigns and generate leads for the company in the course? Yes. That is literally what the course is. That was what I showed you guys inside the AI advertiser program. There's modules on mindset, Wix setup, client acquisition. There's a super in-depth course on client acquisition, as well as actually running ads for the clients. Step-by-step videos showing you guys literally the whole process in depth. There's everything you could ever need to know inside of there for the $36. And that's it. Not to mention also AI setup, agent setup, the more in-depth stuff as well. In your experience, what is the best companies to advertise for? Bro, I mean, there isn't really like a specific company that is the best. It's like any and every type of service-based business can always use ads, right? So literally any and every type of business that would ever be running ads. Can you paste the link in the chat again? Of course. I got you. I'll paste the link and the full steps. Whoever that was that asked for it, be quick because we do not have many spots left. Antonio just claimed his. You said there are limited spots. If you paid for it, are you guaranteed a spot in the program? Yes, Tristan, you're guaranteed a spot in the program if you paid for it. Because once the spots are taken, that website will not be there anymore. So if the website's still there, there's still spots available. So go through it, be quick. And yeah, as long as it goes through, your spot is there. How many spots are available? Not many, bro. Not many left. So be quick. Be quick. And this chat's moving. Can I cancel the Wix plan after a month if I don't want to continue? Yes, after the month you can. Is your website included in $36? Yes. So in that $36, you get access to that AI website builder tool from Wix. Wix has its own AI website builder tool, so you can make websites for your clients with AI in literally like a minute. You can make a full website, as well as you can make your own website for your own marketing agency using Wix, literally in a minute. And there's a full training inside the course on how to do that as well. Even though it's super, super simple, it walks you through it. But yeah. I won't be able to get access to the Wix today. Am I still able to get access to the program? Today only. This offer is for today only, and there's limited spots available. So the faster you act, the better, because otherwise your spot is not guaranteed. You literally have today only to claim that spot. Can I do the AI advertiser thing if I'm going to Italy in July? And how long do we have access for? You get lifetime access to the AI advertiser starter program. You get it forever, for good, for the rest of eternity. And if you're going to Italy in July, I don't think that's a big deal because I'm going to Tokyo literally tomorrow. And all I got to do is bring my computer with me and I can work from Tokyo. So I don't think traveling, that's one of the pros about my job is I get to travel anywhere in the world and I work from a laptop. Can I cancel this Wix plan after a month if I don't want to continue? Yes, you can. You can cancel it after a month. You just have to keep the subscription for 15 days and you keep access to AI advertiser forever. If you cancel before 15 days, you lose access to AI advertiser starter. So you just have to pay for the 1 month of $36. You pay that 1 month and then you can cancel it. Or you could keep your subscription if you want to keep access to just the AI website builder tool, because that's through Wix. But in order to gain access to everything on our end, for them to sponsor your tuition, you just have to pay for 1 month. I live in England. It's 2 a.m. Will this be available in 7 hours? No, it will not be. It'll be not available very, very shortly because we are almost out of spots. So again, the steps to get it are in the chat, as well as the steps on how to claim it are on screen. So be quick. I've already booked. Hell yeah, bro. Alan just booked as well. Will this offer be up approximately 1 hour after the call ends? No. That's why you got to claim it now. Spokes said Dunn bought it. W Spokes. Markin just bought it as well. So what I bought, is that just the call or is that just the AI access, AI starter program? So it's both. You get that onboarding call, and on that onboarding call, they're going to give you access to the AI advertiser starter program. So that's just a call with my coach to get you set up in the AI advertiser starter program. I'm working door to door right now. Would it work for a roofing company? 100%. 100%. Is your website included in the $36? So you get access to that AI website builder tool where you can generate your own website for your own agency, as well as you can generate websites for your clients as well. Let me scroll down in the chat here to some of the newer. Bought it pretty much instantly. W Michael. Michael knows what's good, bro. He knows like $36 ain't shit compared to what you're getting, bro. And this offer is like so limited. It would be a no-brainer for me too. 2 a.m. in Scotland, just bought the Wix thing, finished exams on Thursday, then I'm going all in. W Max, bro. See, Max understands it too. How much value he's getting for literally the cost of a double chicken Chipotle bowl. Ooh, that actually sounds good right now. I'm hungry. Double chicken Chipotle bowl with some chips. The method is then you dip the chips in the bowl and then eat it like nachos, you know? $36 is actually a crazy steal, bro. I know. Shout out Wix for real. Shout out Wix. What if we don't pay for this? Can we still follow through and get money for other steps? I mean, yeah, you could, bro. Like I said, like you could go out and do this on your own, you know, but for $36, you can get access to the whole playbook. So why not spend $36 on something that can set you up for what you're trying to do, you know? You'll go and spend $36 on a Chipotle bowl like it's nothing. But then $36 to improve your future self and give you the skill set you need, it's like, oh, I got to think about it. Like, bro, what? Already booked, about to be a killer and get a new whip for summer. Hell yeah, my bro. Love to hear it. Will they call me by my number or how? So, yeah, I believe so. They'll call your phone number, get you set up. Bartek just joined. W Bartek. Fabian just joined. W Fabian, man. WAP course made me. Hey, love to hear, bro. W Vic, bro. I love to hear that the course investment was worth it. All right. I just got cheated on. Time to lock in. Hey, my bro. Everything happens for a reason. Maybe that's God, the universe, telling you that it's time to enter your arc. We'll see you inside the AI advertiser starter program. $36 is what I spend on Starbucks in a few days, so more than worth it. Hey, love to hear, Jules. I actually, matter of fact, when I ordered this coffee, I ordered this coffee as well as a coffee for my roommate because I asked him if he wanted anything and he wanted one too. And it was like $45 for 2 coffees. And like I bought it like it's a no-brainer. And like you guys probably would do the same as well if you wanted a coffee. But then when it comes to anything that's like you actually can like gain from, it's like you guys have to think about it. I don't understand it sometimes. Aman obviously thinks the same way I do because he just joined. What would my own website for my own portfolio look like? That's what the AI website builder does. Is you literally just tell it what type of business you run and what your business's name is, and then it builds a whole website for you. And then you can do that for your clients as well. You can say, hey, this is my client's website, or this is my client's business. This is what they do. This is the name of it. And it'll build a whole website for your clients. Now, imagine this too with the Wix AI website builder tool. When you scrape all those leads, like we did earlier, you can reach out to those leads and say you get them booked in for a closing call. You can use the Wix AI website builder tool and you can build them a website before the call you have with them. And then you can show them the website you built them. That's going to be like to them, like, holy shit, this dude built me a website for free. I want to run ads with him. Like, I want him to run my ads. He obviously knows what he's doing. And then boom, you give them that website for free. And then you also close them. Or you could upsell them on it. Like, say you have current clients, you could be like, hey, I'll build you a website for $500. And then boom, you build it in a couple minutes and you're good to go. All that for $36. Hey man, on a bit of a crunch. How much longer we got? There's very few spots left, bro. So the sooner you get it, the better. How much could we potentially make from 36 bucks? Hey, again, bro, that's up to you. That's however hard you work, bro. I don't know who you are, Elijah. I don't know how hard you're willing to work. I don't know how much volume you're willing to do per day, but just know if you genuinely join the AI advertiser starter program and you put your all into it, you learn all the information from everything that's inside, and then you go out and you actually work and you do what you need to do and you follow the system that we give you and just do what we say, like you will see results that you want to see. It's just a matter of you putting in the work and following the system we give you. It's a no-brainer paying the $36, bro. Yeah, I mean, like it's literally it's $36, bro. Like what? What is $36?